It's Cowboy Nation. This your guy Tyrus Rex coming at you again with another 7-round mock draft. As you all know, Dalton Schultz gone. Zeke gone. Pollard maybe gone. Right? Cornerbacks, linebackers, LVE. It could be a total rebuild. So we need to see what's going on with the draft. But before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button. And as always, we're looking to trade down if the value's not there. So let's see what we got in the 7th round. Here we go. And with the first pick, round 26, what do we have? You got Deontay Banks, who constantly falls to us at 26. Again, big body slot cornerback. Nice pick. Wouldn't mind having him, but we have 7 trade offers. Andre Carter, again, edge out of Army. We also like Mazzie Smith, but one thing we notice is that the big offensive guard, Osiris Torrance, is not making it to us, and I think that is significant, going number 20 overall. So we have a trade offer. We could trade. The Seahawks will give us their 37th and 51st. We need 37, 51, 83 for 26. Would they do it? They don't seem interested. I don't really know what they want to do. What are they trying to do? They don't want to give up that 51st pick. They're going to have to give up a lot, though. Let's see if they go for this. All right, Seattle gets our 26. We get their 37th, which they got from Denver. We get their 83rd, their 122nd, and their 153. So we're going to drop down to 37. Our cornerback's still there, which is insane. Don't want to trade with the Chiefs, so we're going to take our cornerback here, which is a great value at 37. Right here, we could go edge, but I'm going to get Josh Downs. I think he's absolutely electric out of North Carolina. Could truly be a number one. You package him with CeeDee Lamb. I think that's something special. So we're going to get Josh Downs, extra awesome value at 53. Falling down to 83, the pick we picked up from Seattle, the Seahawks. And here we have another value pick we can go with. We can go with Nathaniel Dell. Again, receiving core will be set. We also need to be thinking guard here, running back, receiver. Don't think I want to reach up. So at 83, we get a guard at 90. At 83, I'm also looking for a cornerback. It's unfortunate. You go Jalen Jones. That's a reach. I could also go linebacker here, DeMarvion Overshawn. We get our running back of the future. I think we're going to go running back here. We're going to get Devon Aiken out of Texas A&M. Reminds you of an Emmitt Smith type running back. Definitely powerful, fast. Coming up on a 90 again, it's going to have to be a reach. But at 90, I surely think Dallas will go up and get that guard. And if you want a nasty guard, let's look at Voorhees, who's ranked 130. Andrew Voorhees, guard out of USC, absolute mauler. We're going to take him at the 90 spot. I think we're solidified at guard. I think he comes in day one as our starter, so we feel great about that. And then at 122, we have a huge value pick with Carl Brooks, edge rusher out of Bowling Green. He's big. Didn't quite have the production that you would think, but again, I think he comes in and definitely contributes. It's either in their first rotation or their second rotation, so we're happy with that. We picked that up at 122. We come back around. We do also need a big tackle. I like Broderick Martin, big nose guard out of Western Kentucky, really big body. You don't get a ton of pass rush, but really what we're looking for is a strong one technique that can hold that line. So we love that pick there. Um, at 129, we're coming back again. Seattle loaded us up with those picks. Let's make the most of them. 153, again, I love the value pick. Michael Wilson out of Stanford, really solid receiver. Definitely could be your number 3 receiver or possibly number 4. You gotta like the cornerback value out of Maryland at 163. Now you got an opportunity to get you another big D tackle, or you could go Cam Jones. I think we're gonna go with Jared Clark. I believe we'll be able to get a linebacker at 176. We absolutely love Ventrell Miller out of Florida. Be a great fit for our team. Value pick at 176, coming around at 212. Again, I think you can pick up a future quarterback in Aiden O'Connell out of Purdue. Very strong production throughout his career. Could definitely learn under Dak Prescott, something we could build upon. So we're going to definitely take that pick. And then last, we're going to finish up with the value pick at 246. We certainly like Caleb Murphy. We certainly like Trey Dean, really falling down to 246, a top 150 player. Let's see how this grade came out. So again, we get an A on the draft per PFF. Let's recap what we did. First, we trade with Seattle. They get our 26. We get their 37, 83, 122, and 153. We get a B plus on that trade. We come back around and get our cornerback with Deontay Banks. That's a tremendous value, graded at an A. In the second round at 58, we get the electric Josh Downs, who I don't necessarily think will be there at 58. I honestly believe when it comes to the draft, it's either going to be the Giants right before us that gets down, or we're going to get hired. So I think those two are two players that will not be there. We come back around at 83. We get Devon Akon again. That gives us flexibility. I wish we could have got 2 running backs out of this draft, so we perhaps would not be challenged with Pollard and re-signing him. But again, we definitely get Zeke's replacement, and that gives us flexibility with going forward. We get our guard of the future. We get a D here, but I tell you, if you have not seen Andrew Voorhees out of USC, he is an absolute dog. He comes off with a tremendous punch. It's something to watch. Again, I truly believe when it comes to the draft, you can see him go second to third round. Definitely will be a hot commodity amongst the guards, and it is a deep guard class, but he's one of my favorites. And then, of course, in round 4, we get tremendous value at the edge with Carl Brooks. We get an A on that. 129, we get our D tackle, Broderick Martin. And then we also double down with Jared Clark. So again, when you think about how are we helping our stars, like young Michael Parsons, we've given him these 2 big tackles, and we've also improved our linebacker depth. So we feel great about that. And then lastly, we get our quarterback, protege of the future. So again, yeah, this is another West Coast Draft Edition. I hope you all like it. And again, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We're getting closer to that 100,000 mark. Again, let's get that plaque, and we'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.